What's good, everybody? Mr. Peters back at it again. Today we're talking about the Pythagorean Theorem, and I have a very key problem I want to go over with you guys. So let's get started. So guys, we all know triangle has three sides. We're talking about A, B, and C. And the Pythagorean theorem, that formula a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, that's what we're working with. And as we start this problem, what I want you guys to know and what I tell my students is A and B, we could switch those two positions. It doesn't matter. But C, the hypotenuse, the longest side, has to remain C. All right? So let's get into this problem. So unlike most problems, right, they give us A and B and then they ask us what is C. But in this problem, they already gave us C. And what we need to do to solve, guys, is this. So we're going to rewrite our equation, right? And now what we want to do is we want to figure out what A is. So that means we're going to solve the equation for A. Then we're going to plug in and solve. So that means I'm going to subtract B squared from itself. And then I'm going to go on the other side and also subtract b squared. And once we do this, guys, we have a squared is equal to c squared minus b squared. Now let's understand we can't combine c and b because they're not like terms. So that's why it's c squared minus b squared. So now what we need to do, we're going to start plugging some values in. So let's slide over a little bit. But now we know that we haven't solved for a. So we have a squared is equal to 13 squared plus 5 squared. So that's the first step, guys. We rearrange the formula so that we get a by itself because that's what we want to solve for. And after we do that, now we're going to plug in and simplify. So let's do this first step. So I have 169. And you know what? Made a mistake, guys. So look, luckily I caught myself. This should be a subtraction sign. So my bad, Mr. Peters made a mistake. Let's just go back and change that. All right, so subtraction sign, right? So now once we fix that error, important to always check your work, man, because even your boy make mistakes. So now we go through and we have a squared is equal to 144. So what it's basically saying is that our answer is the square root of 144. So at this step, we're going to take the square root of a squared and then take the square root of 12 to get a final answer. So once we take the square root of a squared, that's just a, right? Because a times a is equal to a squared. This properties of exponents. I'll link the video down for you guys. So now we have a is equal to the square root of 144. And now we know that our answer is 12. And just, hey, before I give you this last tip, if you found this video helpful, nice quick review, make sure you subscribe to our channel, leave a comment for us. And I just want to tell you guys, don't forget your units, right? I was one of those teachers, 12 what? Inches, feet, meters. Make sure that you guys put the unit that we're talking about, right? We're talking about feet. And we know that the missing side that we're looking for, A, is equal to 12 feet. So thank you guys for joining us today on our quick review on the Pythagorean Theorem with triangles. I'm Mr. Peters. Join us next time on our future videos with more topics in Algebra 1. Thank you.